Alright guys, g'day, how are you? I'm back at Kevin's place today, doing that rock burrow that we've seen previously on the last video. I've been out to a couple of different places, but I don't film all the time, it's just too much. So I've set the long net up around this rock burrow. I was just talking to one of the owners, and they said that you get a few in here, a few black ones in here, she said, so we'll see. She also did mention snakes, so, but what do we do? I mean, we live in an environment where we're entering into their territory, so what can you do about it? I think I left a carry box at home, but anyway, I've got other knives. Yeah, I left a carry box. Anyway, not to worry. So 9 ferrets with me today. Brought the 3 boys out, so I'm going to give them a run. I might put Chase. That looks like Jess. Chase and Jess. So let's see about these black rabbits. I'll put a net across here just to stop the hole hopping a bit. Put a net across here because they can tend to hole hop sometimes. So yeah, snakes are starting to get active. I was talking to Shian, who rang me up this morning and asked me to come out. Said she's got quite a few, so I'm going out there on Sunday, different property. And she said she's been seeing a few snakes about, so they're starting to move around already. Not that I tend to let that worry me too much, I just sort of stick to areas where I can see. Good boy, Fleet. Good. He's been letting them. Oh, this one's got a bit of colour too. So they've obviously mixed with some pet rabbits at some stage. It's just got a touch of white on his head there. See. Oop, another one. Good boy, mine. Oh, can hear. Oh, look, the ferret's got one over there, I think. Ferret had one, dragged it back down. There it is. There's the ferret. Let it go. And that's the beauty of the gills, you know. Like the rabbits can get away from them. She grabbed hold of one above ground then, and it got away from her. If that was one of the bucks, they've got less chance of getting away. Gee, that's a nice sized rabbit for the pot, mate. Oh, look. Dogs are picking them up all over the place. Here, here, here. Good boy. That one. Get him. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy, Fleet. Good girl, Zip. There's another one. All right, Fleet. Good dogs. Good dogs. Mine, mine. There we go. another one. They're flying out of here, mate. Good dogs. Bring him to me. Plate. Plate. Good boy. There's another one. Oh, good catch, Plate. Another one. Good dog. Oh. All happening pretty quick, mate. Here's another one. Get him, Zip. Got back down, I think. Here goes one. Bang. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Get him, Zip. Good dogs. Oh, mine. Go get him, Zip. Oh, black one. Seen a black rabbit then. There he is. Bang. Oh, he got through the net. Oop, another one. Bounced off the net. So quite a few in there. Oh, geez, I'm getting puffed. Running about so much. So Tess and Jess doing a wonderful job. Chase and Jess, yeah. Said it many times, that Chaser's a very underrated ferret. Very good at what she does. She never sticks, she just seems to just push them. And I love her for that, she's good. Starting to slow up a bit. Seen a ferret out then. Chase. Oh, there's a black one. Get him. Good dogs. Good dogs. All right, mine. Your black one. Same one from before. dog can hear something. Oop. Out and back in, hole hopping a bit now. Sort of comes and look at that. Jeez. Nice white and alright, okay. Mine. Wait. Well, they do join. That's the first one I've had come out this side. Oh, got a bit of size about him too. Hurt. Ferrets down in the shade. Disappointed I didn't bring the carry box. I did pick it up, I thought it was in the car. Anyway, not to worry. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 more ferrets, give them a run. Chewy. Oh. Bang. I'll put them in here. So now they'll help to kill the babies and the stubborn ones faster. Good boy, Fleet. Good boy. Here. Give it to me. So a rabbit come right up there, took one look at me, ran back down, and then Chase was right behind it. Oh, I missed that then. As soon as I turned around, one ran out and straight in here. Chewy. I did see chasing this side. He got it. Ferret's got it. Get him. Oh, it's Chewy and the dog. Get him. Dragged it back down, did he? Chewy had a hold of it and dragged it back down. There's Chase. I'm presuming Chase. Maybe not. Hard to tell. It looks a little bit like Chase, yep. I'll put her in here. I did see one run in. got back down. Chased right behind it, back down. There she is. So she just pushed that one out, back down, saying, where is it, where is it? And I'll put her back now. She's done a bit of work. And I'll get the hammer and fix that net up. Such a good ferret, good girl. I'll have a rest. We'll probably get one or two more, I would imagine. And when Jess comes out, I'll pick her up too. See, we have to hammer the pegs in now, the ground's getting so hard. And this is like sandy soil, see? But it compacts very, very hard in the sun. So much so that you can't dig it. Test. Back down. I got about 15 so far. One black one and a black and white one. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame, but you don't really, half the time I want to let them go, but I don't, you know. They're only going to breed and, you know. Something going on there. I heard the ferret killing one then. Dog can hear it. Play, come. He can hear it. Oh. Bang. There he is. Dot, 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 dot. Same way to go. He was after it. It ran out here and across there. We might get one or two more. Did have a discussion on the forum a while ago about when burrows are too close to houses and they don't bolt and all this sort of thing. And I listen to all this sort of stuff from these people, but what they don't realise is I'm at this game 2 or 3 days a week, and when you're talking to me especially about this type of thing, and I said to them, it doesn't really matter, you know, you can go next to a house one day and they won't bolt, do that same burrow a week later and they'll just bolt like nothing. Now I can't explain to you what the rhyme and reason is for that, but that's just the matter of fact. And they're saying, oh, you know, they're always hesitant when they're close to houses and where there's a lot of activity. And I'll be the first to admit that sometimes the ones that are closer to a lot of activity are a little bit more aware. But nevertheless, some days like today, as you've seen for yourself, it doesn't make any damn difference. So, you know, for the people that say that they're always hesitant, have a look at the video and open your mind. Just seen one there. They're hole hopping around these rocks a little bit. Oh, I've just seen the ferret take off after it 1,000 miles an hour. Look like bang. There he is. Back down. They turn into really, they're losing all their puppy fat now, those cut bucks, the ones I bred last year, Chewy and Fang, and they're spectacular looking, just like a great big doe. I'm almost at a place now with the breeding program where I've got the type that I want now. It's taken a few years to get here to where I am now, but I'm at a stage, like I said, now where the type that I've got now, when you look at Chewy and Fang and Storm and the ferrets that I'm breeding now, especially the ones that I bred last year, that's what I've been after. That's what I've been trying to endeavour to work towards. Now I'll just try and keep trying to improve the traits and try and keep that type. They're long in the body, they're sharp in the face, short between the ears and long in the legs. There's a lot of burrows in amongst this stuff down here, and all I'm waiting for is summer, when all this dies off. All this will die off and it'll be just like sticks, and then I'll be able to manage to put the long nets around them. Without all the nettles, stinging nettles. I think cleaned them all up now, they're just killing the babies. Yeah. Here's Jess. Covered in blood. She is. Good girl. Down in the shade. I've got about 15 out of there so far. I mean, I try and get most of them on film, but it's, you know, obviously the camera's not on all of the time, so you miss the ones when the camera's off. So it's just Fang and Chewy down now. There he is, Chewy. Back down. Beautiful, beautiful ferret he's turned into. See how they've got a lot skinnier and longer in the body now? He's playing. And losing all their puppy fat. Well, I've got one black one. The owner over there said there's a couple of black ones kicking around here. And there's the black and white one. She said, oh, you got the black and white one? I said, yeah. I said, sometimes you want to let them go because they're so unusual, but I said, they'll only breed up and add to the problem. So you're better off. Chewy. Duck and Fang. Two brothers. dynamic duo. There he is. Grab his phone. Birds are singing today. Beautiful day to be out here. It's a little bit of a breeze. It's probably about 17 degrees Celsius at the moment. When the ferrets come up, I'll gut all the rabbits, put them into the esky. Back down. There's Chewy. And what you guys get to see is maybe a third, not even, of the ferreting that I'm doing, because I can't film all the time. It's just too much. You know, I'd spend all my time editing videos and then uploading them, and it all takes time. So I try and do one video a week, sometimes two, but usually I'm out on average, weather permitting, 3 times a week. And there'll be the odd day where I just go exploring. I don't do any ferreting. I just chuck a couple of fishing rods in the car and do a bit of adventuring and exploring. Stop somewhere on the river, do a bit of fishing. And you see a lot of places. There's so many places that I've found that where there's quite a few rabbits being held. But you can only do so much. Like there's so many rabbits around here. There's Chewy, and so many different places. Not ready to come out. Back down. Something going on there. Chewy. I think he's got a rabbit right there. Move flat, move flat. Now the snakes are moving about, I get very hesitant about sticking my hand in a hole where I can't see. Move. Because normally when they start coming out early, they're very hungry. Here's Fang. Just Chewy to go. Beautiful type ferret in here. It's an absolute ripper. So there's a hole in the net there. So all I do is, when you get holes like that in your nets, guys, what you do is you get a little bit of string and then just tie it like that to close the hole. Just close it like that. With the dogs biting the nets all the time and crashing into it. Just old age wear and tear. And I've had these nets a fair while now. I think these ones are about 7 years old, or thereabouts. But they've done a ton of work, as you've seen, just on the videos. Imagine, you know, with all the ones that I don't video. And Chewy's gone back to that rabbit there. Get him, Fleet. Can't quite reach it, or else he'd dive in and grab it. So the ferret's got one in there and he's killing it. Here he is. He's right there. He's on a rabbit. It's that far in I can't reach it. But I called him, he came out and then ran straight back to it. Dot, 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 dot. Anyway, she'll be out pretty soon. They're just aggressive, and even though it's steady, he just wants to shake it. Don't have to worry about him trying to eat it because my ferrets are always well fed. Came out this morning, they still had food in the box. Alright guys, I don't think too much more is going to happen here. I think they're just killing some young ones now that are a little bit stubborn. So I'll pick Chewy and Fang up when they come out, and then I'll gut these rabbits. There's Chewy. I was gutting the rabbits, he come out. I put a rabbit near him and he bloody flew onto it. Ferrets are back now. Rabbits are gutted and in the esky. Bought a much bigger esky this time. Ran out of room last time, didn't want that happening again. And this burrow is finished, I've just got to pack the nets up. I'm just going to have a bit of a look around here. So I'll give you a look while I'm going. What I was talking about now, these prickles here are stinging nettles. A lot of digging in here. So with that much digging, you know that there's burrows. There's one right there where the dog is. And these all dry up in the summertime. They'll all dry up. And when they do, I'll come and do all of these burrows in here. So you can see it stretches out over here. And there'll be plenty of rabbits in these, don't worry. Out here. Trouble is now you can net up part of it, but the dogs are still going to get full of them. It's not fair on them. And the burrows are they come out inside here. With this amount of digging, there's definitely more warrens in here, that's for sure. See all digging all the way through here. There's another burrow there. Very active too. Big burrow in there. Down here, all along here. Stretches out down here. And in here. One in there. They're all the way along here. There's another one there. Dead rabbit. So, got a bit to look forward to. In summertime I'll do all the way along that fence. There's burrows just all the way along it. But not now. Alright guys, I'll have a bit of a look around. Pack the long nets up. Not too sure if I'll keep going or go do some fishing. I'm undecided. Got freezers at home are full of rabbits. Completely chockers. I'll just about be able to squeeze them in, that'll be about it. So I'll have to give a few away, I think. We're not able to travel to Melbourne. So I'm stuck with them for now. Alright guys, I was just talking to Kevin and he's out here on another part of his property and the tractors and that over here. He pointed me to this place a little bit, about 2 weeks ago or something like that. And he owns all this as well. So I don't know how active it is. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of rabbits running around yet, but he said there's a few here. So this is pretty extensive as well. I'll just show you the front of it. Comes up the top here, so they're big burrows up and down. All at the front here. There's a lot of burrows along the front, you can see over there. They come up the top here as well. Kevin's over there where them tractors are. A lot of fresh digging here, geez, look at that. So there's a few here, that's for sure. The big all burrows out here. Big burrow here, geez, this is big. It's not so bad, you can stand up here and do this. There's a bit of a walkway that goes there, down there. So you can stand here and do this burrow. Look at the footprints on that burrow, my goodness. All burrows through here. See the burrows there, come out there. And they'd go straight across to these. Come out there. Come out over here. There's a couple out here in the open too. Geez, that paddock was just all paddock a few weeks ago. I don't know what they're planting. They're putting in all them big pipes over there, look at that. So got a bit of work going on. And this burrow's pretty big too. These will all have rabbits, mate. Plenty of footprints on them, gee. Yep. That fence is not electric, so that's good. So yeah, be a lot of rabbits here to get around to. I might come out here, I don't know, when I get around to it. Sunday I've got to go out to Shian's place. She rang me this morning and asked could I come out, so I'm going to head out there on Sunday. Today's Friday. And we'll spend a day or a few days out at her place too. So much going on. But anyway, today I'm going to go and do a little bit of fishing. Not too far from here. There's a big creek that runs through here. It gets the odd fish every now and again. They're always a bonus. So plenty to do out here. Plenty. There's another big burrow out there in the paddock that I can see. And you find out a lot where they've got these sandy ground and these sprinkler systems. You normally get a lot of bendy eyes. I'm not sure how many is here, but in this type of environment, or this type of country, where these sprinklers are, you always get them out in the paddock, out in the open. And they're real good open burrows, but they're normally covered in bendy eyes. I think it's because they get so much water, it helps them to... The three corner jacks, I mean, not bendy eyes. Well, bendy eyes, three corner jacks, I call them the same thing. So big burrow in there too. Yeah. Big burrow in there, mate. That burrow's huge. It stretches about, oh god, I don't know, it'd have to be 400 yards around by the time you take all this into consideration. Still going. Same burrow. Finishes about here, I think. There's another burrow just there, right there. Another burrow right there. Another burrow right there. And there's probably a couple along here too. So plenty here, like plenty here. You could spend bloody days out here. Weeks. By the time you... And that other paddock here's got quite a few in it as well. In the open. Trouble is now the snakes are starting to get around. And I'm hesitant to go into long grass. I just don't do it. Look, I know better. If I can't see my feet, mate, I'm not going there. Not this time of year. Winter time, no problem. Summer, when all the grass dries up and dies, there's a few burrows just along there too. So plenty about. All right, guys, going to head off down now, do a bit of fishing. Catch you later. Get up. Come on, get up. Up. All right, guys, got the rod holders here. I'm just going to chuck the rods in here for a little while. Beautiful spot here. A lot of bird activity. There's a big wall all over there. Big weir wall. And sometimes when the fish are going, they'll come up, they can't go any further, and then they turn around and go back, and occasionally when they're biting here you get the odd one or two. But it's a beautiful spot. Nice part of the country. good weather, birds are singing, sun is shining. Fantastic. All right guys, that's going to be it for another day for me. I'm not going to take much footage of the fishing. I will mention I did see a snake came out of that grass there, down into water, and swam across and up the other side. There was a bloke sitting just across there in a boat, and he's seen it too. But I knew it was there because the dog, when it came past, it did a big wide berth and was looking down at the grass, and I said to the bloke in the boat, oh, there'd be a snake in there. And in 2 seconds later, we've seen it swimming across the river. So there's the odd snake getting around. All right, look guys, whatever you're doing in life, make sure you enjoy, because it goes past way too fast. Bye for now.